Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Your girl is back. I am seated. I don't have another planned vacation until the first weekend of October. So we got a good like 6 weeks of your girl sitting still and catching up on her shows and reviews. I promise I'm going to catch up. One announcement, real quick, before we get started with this episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Your girl never begs people to subscribe to her channel, but I'm so close to 1,000, like this close. I'm at 991. 991. I'm 9 people from the 1,000 mark that I've been really working hard to get to on YouTube. So if you enjoy the comments, and you get it together. If you enjoy the content, you enjoy Kiss My Cheeks TV, and you just haven't quite hit the subscribe button for your girl, please hit the subscribe. I really want to get to the 1,000 mark by the end of the week. I think I can do it because I'm about to catch up on shows and get y'all the videos out that y'all been waiting for. So go ahead and hit the subscribe. The videos are coming. The videos are coming. I'm doing a pre-recording today because I am dead tired. Like dead tired. It is year end in the accounting world. It's my busiest time. It's what I get paid to do is to close the books for the year. So I don't have that kind of time to kind of slack off during the day and don't say too much on the YouTube girl, but I'm just busy. So I chose to do a pre-recording because if I go live, I could talk too much and get off hand. And I really want to only give you the 15 minutes that Real Housewives of Atlanta deserves. Okay, but that's the second announcement. Anything else before we get into the actual topic at hand? I don't think so. If it comes to me, I'll tell you later. But anyway, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I was out of town the weekend before with the Queen Bee. I was with Beyonce, so I didn't watch the episode before, but I heard the biggest thing that came up was Martell didn't pay for the table's food. Whoever, Sanya, Marlo, whoever's there. I didn't watch, so I don't even know who was that sitting at the table. I did see on Twitter the other night that Martell tweeted that he didn't invite anybody to the dinner. And he did pay for him and Sheree's meal, but he wasn't paying for the whole table because he didn't ask none of y'all to be there. So who asked? Who sent out the invitation? Because based on what I heard, Martell was the one who asked everybody to be at this dinner for Sheree's birthday. I don't know. I'm going to give y'all my quick 2 cents because I feel like I'm not even in tax bracket to be talking about no $1,500 dinner. Angie ain't paying, but Angie also ain't inviting nobody to no $1,500 dinner where people would assume that Angie is paying. So it would be clear in the invitation. It's going to be separate checks. But that's just me. I'm not in that rich upper middle class. I'm in the regular middle class. I'm in the regular middle class section of the taxes. I'm not even in that upper middle class where we pulling out credit cards paying $2,000 for people food. So I don't understand the concept of it. The only person I know that pulls out their credit card and pays for a whole table of people to eat is my dad. He's the only person I know. And it'll be times where we'll invite people, like I think it was his retirement party from the library, and they painted a mural. Y'all heard this story about a couple of months ago where I went to Illinois, and they painted a mural in the library and dedicated the teen center to my dad after he retired. And after that ceremony, I invited all the family out to eat. Girl, I did invite everybody. It was going to be separate checks. But me and my sister was going to pay for my mom and my dad because I was trying to tell the server, like, look, put my mom and dad on me and my sister ticket, but everybody else is going to have their own ticket. And then my dad was like, nah, here my credit card, he paid for everybody. And it was his celebration. He's the only person I know that does that. And I had a friend back in Atlanta for one of her birthdays, her husband, we was at the steakhouse too. I know that check was high because it was a lot of us at the steakhouse, and I was prepared to pay for my separate check, but he was like, nah, we paying for everybody. So it's been on rare occasions where I've seen people pull out their credit card and pay for everybody, but Angie ain't doing it. But I said all that to say, look, I feel like Martell is in the same tax bracket as me in the regular middle class, because he don't have mail no more. So he probably couldn't afford $1,500. I mean, diapers are high. After school care is still high. It might not be daycare, but them kids got to go somewhere until the parents get off work and pick them up from after school. So, he got bills. He got bills. Did he invite everybody? I feel like if he sent out the invitation and he's running around this circle of people that's expecting things to be paid, he should have paid it. But if Sheree is really your girlfriend, Sheree should have just pulled out her debit card and paid for it to save herself the embarrassment, to save her and Sanya from being, because I did see the after show where Sanya went off on her ass and I was here for it, where you could have saved that, people talking about your man and he cheap and he ain't got no money and why you with his ass no way. Like, Sheree could have saved so much if she would have just put her debit card on. Just put your debit card on there, pay the $1,500 and let it go. Ain't nobody got to talk about nothing. That's how I feel about it. But let's move on to the episode at hand. I fast forwarded a lot. I don't know how the episode opened up. I recall seeing Sanya at a doctor's appointment and I quickly hit fast forward. Sanya, congratulations on the baby. I did learn through social media that you lost the baby that you were talking about on this season of Atlanta, but congratulations, condolences on that, but congratulations on your rainbow baby. And I pray many blessings for your rainbow baby, but I just don't care to talk about it on TV. Y'all know how I am. So fast forward. Up next, we're at Candy's house. Let's just wrap this movie up. Let me get all my 2 cents about this movie on out the way. Candy and Todd are taping the movie The Past. Do I want to watch it just to support Candy? If it comes on a streaming network that I'm already in the process of paying for, I will watch it, i.e. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Peacock, Paramount Plus. That's what I pay for currently. Now, if you throw it up on like BET Plus, Stars, Showtime, some stuff that I'm not paying for no extra subscription just to watch this movie, Candy. But if it come out on something that I already subscribe to, I'm going to watch it and I will review it because I want to see, the hard work that Todd put in. I give you that. If it comes to the movie theaters, Candy, it's going to have to wait to come out on Netflix. I'm not paying $15. Well, I might pay for it because even if it ain't good, I'll go to the movie theater that got the recliner chairs and I can get me a good nap. Either way, I get me some popcorn and a nap where I'm going to enjoy it. But no shade, Candy. I don't know what it's going to be because I haven't seen it, but congratulations on getting it together. And I hope I can watch it and review it soon. Everyone on Twitter is complaining that Candy and Todd are taping this movie in their house. Look, I don't care anything about that. I never expected Todd's movie to have some $20 to $50 million production where they renting all kind of studios and mansions. Like, I expected this is Todd. Is this Todd's first movie? I don't know, but I expected it to be budget friendly. And for what it is, they have a beautiful house. Use it. Save, like Candy said, I'm saving 6 figures here. We all know Candy love to save some coins. I'm not mad that the movie is being shot at their house. The one thing that is a little bit weird is I wouldn't have people doing sex scenes in my bed. Now, I know Candy gonna burn them sheets and put some fresh sheets on her bed. My bedroom is the most intimate, personal place that I have in my house. Everybody can't come in my bedroom and no. So I know, Candy, that's a big ass house. You ain't got a nice guest room they could have did a little sex scene in. You got that whole guest house across the way. You ain't got no nice bed set up over there. If anything, Todd couldn't have, how they stage homes. You couldn't have paid for a little 2-day staging for a bedroom in one of your guest bedrooms across the way, just so they don't have to be in your most intimate place. I wouldn't want nobody in my bedroom. I wouldn't. That was a boundary. I would have said, we could use the kitchen, the office, the living room, whatever, but my bedroom and them kids' bedrooms are off limits. Period. But they house, they rules, they don't care. I shouldn't care. Drew was a little uncomfortable with the bedroom, and I think she made some kind of comment about it's gonna be Lifetime and Up for me. Girl, if it was gonna be Lifetime and Up for you, why haven't you been on Lifetime and Up yet? We ain't seen you since that sorority movie. Now that was a cute movie. It was Latoya Luckett, Drew, and a couple of more people. I don't forgot their names, and it was a cute little sorority movie. But we ain't seen you since. So what you mean is Lifetime and Up? To me, it looks like anything you can get and up, and maybe down. But anyway, Candy gonna do what she want to do, but I'm telling you, I'm not gonna keep helping people. And then every time I help them, they throw shade at me and my productions every chance they can get when they aren't doing shit. Drew isn't creating shit. So how dare you want to shade what somebody else doing, but you sitting over there waiting for Lifetime to call, and it seemed like you're gonna be waiting a lifetime. But anyway, moving on. Ralph comes around and he's just only interested in the sex scenes. Girl, you know who your husband was when you married him. Fast forward. Mayetta shows up and they talking about who called who a bitch. I don't care. This is Real Housewives of Atlanta. Every other word they say is bitch. Fast forward. I'm telling you, this season, next week is the finale, and I'm so happy because you guys are grasping at straws to make a storyline, to make a moment, anything. But now Drew mad at Courtney, but I don't care. I don't care. Anything else about this movie so we could fast forward through the whole thing? That's all I care about. Moving on. Let's get to Marlo's event so we can get to Sheree's event so we could be done. Marlo threw a nice event for the foster care kids, Foster Care Friday. Look, I would have loved to see Marlo talk more about what's going on in her life instead of just bickering, fussing, and fighting over trivial nonsense with the ladies on the show. Like, let's see Marlo really interact with these foster kids, really interact in her program, even if she's just the face of it, have some meetings. I fast forward all them counseling sessions that Marlo does because fast forward. I thought the event was cute. I thought Marlo's outfit is cute. I love the theme of the different shades of blue. You know, I'm a Zeta now, so I love all things royal blue and shades blue. Shout out to my sorors. But no, seriously, I enjoyed the event. Sheree showed up at the last minute, and Marlo was happy that Sheree showed up. Great, done. It really ain't nothing else to talk about that. Let's get over to Sheree. She meets up with her party planner, and the party planner is like, yeah, what's the budget? And Sheree said, ain't no budget, but it's a budget. Look, I'm just going to say this for all future announcements about this invoice. Sir, I didn't catch your name, but if you have looked over Twitter, anywhere that has to do with Kiss My Cheeks TV, I have been saying since the guy at the fashion show last year who didn't get his invoice paid. I hope you got your check up front because your girl has done plenty of party plannings. And I know how it works. You usually, to get the date put on the party planner's calendar, you got to pay 50%. So if that was $10,000 worth of decorations, Sheree had to pay $5,000. So I'm assuming her $5,000 check cleared. Now that might have been more. I don't really know. I ain't, you know, I had a cute balloon arch, but I ain't had no balloons going all up and down the front of the house and the stairs. No, I did have a couple of cute balloons on the stairs, but trust me, my budget wasn't nowhere near Sheree budget. Focus, Angie. Anyway, so she had to pay that $5,000 up front. And my party planner, and she was my coworker, and we was cool. The day of the party, I had to have the balance paid before she blew up a single balloon. Girl, where my check? Where my cash at? And that was set. So I'm hoping, sir, you got your money up front. I'm saying all this to say, don't come out 6 months from now, like they like to say over there on Alexandra Rogers, the Fulton County court documents with no lawsuit suing Sheree because she ain't paid you the second half of your invoice. Sir, I wouldn't have blew up a single balloon at Sheree's Chateau until I had all my money. And I definitely wouldn't accepted a check. It would have had to been cash or cash app, a swipe of a credit card. But all of my money would have had to been paid up front before I blew up a single balloon, before I purchased a single teddy bear. All of my money would have had to been paid up front. So if a couple of months from now we see a lawsuit from you, your girl Angie ain't gonna feel no ways bad. Because how many times y'all gonna keep doing stuff for Sheree and not get y'all money up front? It's very clear she has a pattern of not paying people. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you did it for the opportunity to be on Bravo, great. You did that party was banging. It was bad. I loved everything about Sheree's house. Was gorgeous, elegant, beautiful, perfect. If you did it just for the opportunity to show your work, great. If Bob paid for it, wonderful, because somebody had, I don't know how many t-shirts he's selling. But however it was, I just hope you got your money. But let's move on. The party, everyone is there. The theme is shades of nude, and the family came in shades of pink. Let me tell you, that was so tacky because I saw the little pictures y'all submitted to People Magazine. Y'all looked a mess. I would have had the shades of pink. It was too much of an array of pink. One of the daughters had on pink with mixed colors. Kelly had on fuchsia satin. Sheree had on hot pink sequins. Cairo had on white pink because his pink it looked like just dirty white, not really pink. Bob had on baby pink. The baby mama had on, it just was too much. It was too much. It didn't look good to me. I felt like everyone who came in the shades of nude, that worked. But the family, you should have said everybody in hot pink. Like you should have had one shade of pink and everybody wear that shade of pink. I don't care if it was satin, silk, sequins, cotton, polyester, whatever the fabric, it should have all been in that same pink. It was too much. And then Kenya Friend had the nerve to come in baby blue. Whoever you are, ma'am, if it would have been my event, you would have been escorted out. Like, you can't do the theme. Okay, you can go back home. If you can change and get back here in your nude outfit in time, great, but you got to go. Because one thing you are not going to do at my event is stage me up. Because if the family is in pink and you're the only little piece of baby blue, and your baby blue outfit was cute, but you ain't going to be the only little piece of baby blue. It ain't even no boy in here. Mecca is a girl. You got to go back home. You got to go. Call you a Lyft or Uber, get on the bus. They say Sheree house is right over there by the bus stop. You got to go. That's all I'm saying. But what else happened at the party? Not too much. You know, the ladies, half of them looked a mess. Oh, God, Candy. Oh, Jesus. Candy, you're starting to become like Giselle, where we're just begging you to get a stylist. And if you do have a stylist, fire that person and get somebody else, because you've been on the show too long to be showing up to the functions looking a mess. And why wasn't Marlo there? Was Marlo there? Because Marlo was in tears. I just thought about that. Was Marlo there? Because I would have remembered her fashions. Because she was about to be in tears and she was about to have a feud with Sheree. I'm so used to people not showing up for me. I'm just hoping somebody show up for this. Was she at the baby party? I don't know. Maybe she was. I don't keep account of Marlo that much. But forget all that. The best part of the episode is finding out Bob had an extra daughter. Because it was real. And that's what reality TV is missing. A real what? Say what now? Moment. Like, that's what Atlanta has been missing for the longest time. Now, Bob ain't shit for this. Because it seemed like some overlap, or maybe that girl and Cairo are the same age. You know, like some, what they call them, ghetto twins. I don't know. They say it's a 3-year difference between his oldest child, but he ain't say the age difference between her and Cairo. They look the same age to me. But anyway, at the most part, maybe the overlap is he was married to Sheree when the baby was conceived. Who knows? Kenya already said Bob was cheating with one of her girlfriends while married to Sheree. Cynthia, everybody chiming in that Bob ain't ish. So who cares what the timeline is? Bob over here talking about it's a need to know basis. I think if I'm your wife, what? Yeah, give me 5 minutes. Making a video. I don't care about that roof. But anyway, your wife needs to know that you have another child. Period. And how dare this? One thing I want to say about Sheree, thank you for being classy and finding out this information, because some people don't like, what the fuck? Some people don't lost their mind. But that ain't her man no more. I like how Sheree said Bob wasn't shit then and he ain't shit now. Moving on. Let's take the picture. But Sheree was very kind to that young lady. It's nice to meet you. I didn't know nothing about, very kind to that young lady. I like Grandma Sheree. I told y'all a couple of videos ago, I like Grandma Sheree. I want to always see Sheree in grandma mode. Now, what tripped me up is Bob and the young lady was like, well, I have a relationship with Cairo and Callie. I've got to see my siblings growing up. Why Cairo and Callie ain't tell their mama who Candace was after all these years? Like, yeah, Mom, we went to Six Flags with Candace. Dad brought Candace to Six Flags with us, or Dad brought Candace to the beach with us. It's very strange that the kids, even to this day, Cairo and Callie are grown and they knew who Candace was because Candace had on her pink and ain't none of the kids look like who this in the picture. Like, hey sis, get it. Even though y'all grown, y'all ain't tell y'all mama about y'all sister. Kenya and Candy are messy in a good way. They bringing the storyline along because, like I said, we haven't had a real aha moment in reality TV in a long time. So, of course, the ladies had questions, and I was here for all of that. And that was pretty much the episode. Some people are upset that Martell was in the family pictures. Who cared? Look. Whatever deal was orchestrated for Martell to be on this show, he's getting his money's worth. He's getting his money's worth. Get over here in the pictures. I don't care. I really don't care. If Martell comes on, if Sheree gets a contract to come on season 16 and she brings Martell along, then I might be like, okay, well, what are y'all doing? Okay, but let me go, y'all. My husband about to call up the stairs again. The people for the roof trying to show me some samples. I don't care nothing about that damn roof. Put whatever kind of towel you want up there. But anyway, I gotta go, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. I said I was gonna do the challenge in a pre-recording tonight, but I think I'm gonna do a live tomorrow for the challenge. So look out for that live tomorrow. And I will see you all later, catching up on all the videos. And again, please like, comment, share, please subscribe. 9 away. Y'all have a great night. I will see y'all later. Bye.